Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever been in a meeting, a lecture, or just chilling on your couch late at night, and suddenly you're hit with an unstoppable, massive yawn? You try to stifle it, but it's no use. It feels so good, but it also makes you wonder, why do we yawn when we're tired? It seems like such a simple question, but the answer is surprisingly complex and has puzzled scientists for centuries. Today, we're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of yawning and uncover the real reasons behind this universal human behavior. Stick around, because some of these theories might just surprise you. First, let's bust a myth that many of us grew up believing. You've probably heard that we yawn because our bodies need more oxygen. The idea was that when we're tired or bored, our breathing slows down, leading to a buildup of carbon dioxide in our blood. A big yawn, therefore, was thought to be a reflex to bring in a large gulp of oxygen and expel the excess carbon dioxide. It makes a certain kind of sense, right? Well, scientists decided to put this theory to the test. In one clever study, researchers had people breathe air with higher levels of carbon dioxide. If the oxygen theory were true, you'd expect them to start yawning like crazy. But guess what? They didn't yawn any more than usual. In another experiment, they had participants breathe pure oxygen. Did that stop them from yawning? Nope, not at all. So it seems pretty clear that yawning isn't about regulating oxygen or carbon dioxide levels in our blood. We can officially put that old idea to rest. So if it's not about oxygen, what else could it be? One of the most prominent and well-supported theories today has to do with something completely different. Cooling your brain. Think of your brain as a supercomputer. When it's working hard or getting overheated, it doesn't perform at its best. This is especially true when we're sleep deprived. Fatigue and lack of sleep can cause our brain temperature to rise. This is where the yawn comes in. According to the brain cooling hypothesis, a yawn is like a built-in air conditioner for your head. When you open your mouth wide to yawn, you stretch your jaw. This increases blood flow to the jaw and neck, and as you inhale deeply, the cool air that enters your mouth and nasal passages cools down the blood that's heading to your brain. It's a quick, effective way to lower your brain's temperature and, in a way, reboot it to improve alertness and mental efficiency, even if just for a moment. This also explains why you might yawn before a stressful event, like a big presentation or a test. Your brain is heating up from the anxiety, and a yawn helps to cool it down and keep you sharp. It's a fascinating mechanism for thermoregulation. Now, let's talk about the most famous characteristic of yawning. It's contagious. You see someone yawn, and suddenly you feel the irresistible urge to yawn yourself. You can even yawn just by reading or thinking about it. Are you feeling it yet? This phenomenon points to another key aspect of yawning, its social function. Contagious yawning is linked to empathy and social bonding. Studies have shown that we are more likely to catch a yawn from people we are emotionally close to, like family and friends, than from strangers. This response is less common in very young children, who are still developing their social skills and sense of empathy, and it's also observed in other social animals like chimpanzees, wolves, and even birds. It's thought to be a form of unconscious communication, a way for a group to synchronize their behavior and state of mind. If the leader of a pack yawns to signal it's time to rest, the contagious effect ensures the whole group gets the message and prepares for a period of inactivity together. It's a primitive, nonverbal way of saying, I'm with you, I feel what you feel. It's our brain's way of connecting with those around us. Building on that social aspect, yawning also plays a crucial role in arousal and state change. It's not just a sign that you're tired. It can also be a tool your body uses to fight sleepiness. Think about when yawns happen most often, right after waking up and in the hours leading up to bedtime. When you wake up, a yawn can help stretch your muscles, increase your heart rate, and shake off the last vestiges of sleep, preparing you to be alert for the day ahead. Conversely, when you're tired, a yawn can serve as a final attempt to jolt your brain back into a state of wakefulness. That's why you might find yourself yawning during a monotonous task or a long drive. It's your body's natural response to a dip in alertness, a reflex to try and keep you focused. So a yawn isn't just passively saying, "I'm tired." It's actively trying to do something about it. It's a mechanism for transitioning between states from sleep to wakefulness, from boredom to alertness, or from calm to ready. Let's bring these ideas together. Why do we yawn when we're tired? It's not one single thing, but a combination of physiological and social factors. When you're tired, your brain temperature starts to rise. Your body triggers a yawn to bring in cool air and lower that temperature, helping to maintain optimal brain function for a little while longer. This is the brain cooling part. At the same time, this yawn acts as an arousal mechanism. The big stretch of the facial muscles and the deep intake of breath slightly increase your heart rate and alertness, trying to fight off the encroaching sleepiness. That's the state change part, and if you're around others, your yawn can contagiously spread, signaling to the group your internal state and promoting a shared sense of readiness for rest. That's the social empathy part. So that single, seemingly simple yawn you let out when you're sleepy is actually a multifaceted biological tool. It's cooling your brain, trying to wake you up, and communicating with those around you, all at once. So the next time you feel that deep, satisfying urge to yawn, don't fight it. Embrace it. Recognize it for what it is, a brilliant, ancient, and complex reflex. It's your body's clever way of regulating your brain, managing your alertness, and connecting with your tribe. It's a reminder that even the smallest, most common behaviors have incredible stories to tell about our biology and evolutionary history. Science is still exploring the full picture, but it's clear that a yawn is much more than just a sign of boredom or sleepiness. It's a fascinating window into the inner workings of the human body and mind. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of yawning. I hope you found it as interesting as I do. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the curiosities of science. What other everyday phenomena do you wonder about? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.